Last year, Canterbury's 4-year reign as Farah Palmer Cup champions came to a dramatic end at the hands of Waikato with a 22-20 defeat at home. The Waikato women hoisted the trophy for the first time in their history, and today marks the much-anticipated rematch between the two finalists and only undefeated teams in the 2022 Premiership. And that's Renee Holmes having a go at the line.
You can't play it on the ground. This player needs to release your tackle assist.
So tackler not releasing is the call. They've got a penalty in a kickable position for Renee Holmes.
Some great work in the carry from Waikato, especially from Tanya Kalovinale.
Tackle assist.
Renee Holmes gets the first points of this match. 3 points to nil, the visitors lead.
Backwards.
It's messy out the back, and it's been won by Ponsonby, and there in support is Bremner. Has passed it to her sister, Alana Bremner. This is great heads-up play from the Canterbury team. They look to go wide and try to intercept it. Was Taidakena. It's in the hands of Kelly. She gets rid of Taidakena. Inching closer to the line, and again, great defence from Renee Holmes, who just gets cleaned out by Marcel Parks. And Boko goes close, gets the ball down.
Downward pressure.
And try awarded to Boko.
And get some good carries too. This is the carry from Rosie Kelly. Gets close to the line. Now just on the left-hand side of the screen. Now the right. Poko gets it in her hands, reaches out straight away and scores.
Ponsonby with a great throw out into that line out. Strong carry from Canterbury in the middle of the park. They go right once more and finding some space. There's Amy Rule. Love to see the props in some wide open spaces. Ran a brilliant line, did Amy Rule. Fresh legs onto the park, and this is a good run here from Rosie Kelly. She's already scored 3 tries this season. She links up with Mata Eli. She gets on the outside of Taidakena, and just like that, Canterbury strike with a brilliant team try.
This is the initial carry. Just some absolute speed up the middle. And of course, Kennedy Simon is the one to make the tackle. They go right from here. And just a little show and go from Rosie Kelly. Finds Martha Mataele on the inside. She'll go all the way, and Canterbury will score again.
Backwards.
Oh, the pass is messy from Baylor. Go in between the legs of Kalona Vale, so they've lost some decent meters here. We have Waikato.
No, leave it, Red! Leave it! Your player! Let it come, let it come.
Struggling to roll out of the way is Pip Love. Kalona Vale again. She's had lots of carries this match as Kalona Vale. Always looking for work. A tight head prop. Tangent Wainohu running in between 2 defenders, committing both. Baylor looks to go left as well. They've got a backline set up. They get quick hands away. Pass has gone backwards, and they'll come back for a penalty.
2.
But at the moment, Renee Holmes lines the shot up. And that is successful for Waikato.
Bind!
Hold dummies! Hold dummies!
Set!
Hold dummies!
They get it in and out quickly through Coxedge. Gapper with the ball, mix, skip out pass to Rosie Kelly in some space. She passes it back inside to Amy Duplessis. Gets rid of 2 defenders. They go quickly to that blind side. Mata Elliott gets it to Lucy Jenkins. Great interplay between the 7 and Mata Elliott. She's going to go in for her 2nd try, and another well-worked team try to Canterbury.
And every time that Canterbury make a breach or a line break, it seems to happen down the right-hand side of the field. Whether there is something wrong going between Miriana Paraone, Shale Robbins-Reti, there seems to be some sort of disconnect where there's always space on this side of the field. But how good is the work from Rosie Kelly, the work here also from Amy Duplessis, and then Martha Matele, as always, seems to be somewhere in space, gets the ball back on the inside and keeps scoring tries for Canterbury. But I can see the ball coming at the back, and Waikato trying to get some carry, go forward through the carry.
Oh, good scrum from Canterbury, their most dominant one of the match, you would say, but Paraone gets a line break. And then here's Kennedy Simon getting rid of defenders as well. Good acceleration, using that fend to propel herself forward. Baylor clears it quickly. They go up through Rina Paraone this time. Trying to get a quick recycle as Baylor. Again, they spread the ball, standing in front of the players, so gave her a limited option, but Shael Robinzetti with ball in hand. Now she puts the kick along the ground. She's got to regather, and that's a brilliant try to Shael Robinzetti. Individual effort, and look at the elation on her face.
Well, they need that too, and you can see the team understands just how much of an important score that is. Now, how many times have we seen Miriana Paraone off the scrum, just carrying? And of course, Kennedy Simon as well. Her carries have been important. As much as possible, get the ball to those two, and you will get some go forward. Will Waikato. From here, they do spread it wide to the right.
Okay, so
good interplay of passes. Good pop over the top. How good has Renee Holmes been? And a little chip off the foot to go through Shael Robinzetti. How good?
Conversion successful to Renee Holmes. And so after a strong start to this Canterbury team, Waikato have clawed their way back into the match, 19 points to 13 here in Christchurch. The bounces off the post, but the chase is good from Hohepa. So good field position here for Waikato to get in over the ball, and it's just a knock on there from Bremner. So it will be a midfield scrum, which is incredibly hard to defend. So Holmes unlucky not to get the kick, but this is great field position for Waikato. Baylor hits Marquet off the back of the scrum, 8-9. They give the ball wide. Great hit coming in from Mataele on Holmes. But they've given away a penalty, have Canterbury.
11, not rolling.
Phenomenal defense from Mataele, but just not rolling away. Baylor's going to take the tap. They give it to Kalona Valet. Goes over the top of her opposite, and Pip Love. Tanjin Wainohu surveys her options, decides to go. Carey, she's inching closer to that line, just centimetres. Waikato again, they power over, and it's a try. Getting up with the ball is Kalona Vale, and we spoke about it, Kane Hames. The front rowers have been phenomenal for both teams today.
They have.
Quick penalties, so the tackler not rolling.
Tanya Kalao-Vinale has been very good.
Chelsea Bremner throws it off the top to Coxedge, a backline move here. Quick hands to Marcel Parks. Who's still on her feet. Strong carry from Marcel Parks, originally from Wellington, moved down to Canterbury to join such a strong program. Coxedge goes to the short side once more. There's an overlap to the right-hand side. Draw and pass from Kelly to right Akili. And then Kendra Coxedge is there in support. Great work on the outside again, just exploiting some space. And the backs go to work for Canterbury.
Yep, you talked about it, space, because there always seems to be space down that right-hand side for Canterbury. Out of all the tries they've scored, 4 of them, 3 of them have come down this edge, and you just see a little shut-in from Renee Holmes, who's been very good, but something seems to be going wrong a little bit earlier. Kendra Coxedge, she finds herself over.
Anderson again goes to that short side.
Yeah, advantage.
Ruruku
15,
to Paraone.
Probably got the winger too, you reckon?
Gets back to her feet. She's got great awareness of the rules. Has Mirania Paraone, teacher at Te Aomuru Intermediate School. They'll come back for a penalty.
Red, never onside.
They had the distance, just not the accuracy from Renee Holmes.
And here they go, quick tap, off to work.
Tanjin Wainohu this time, carrying strongly. There's Kalona Vale, she's waiting for it, getting the leg drive, getting closer. It's Kalona Vale, inching, and there's Tanjin Wainohu, she's over. And in tandem, the Pops work brilliantly together, and Tangent Wainoa, who strikes back and puts Waikato back in the lead. Tilo Whaonga rolling away. Short ball from Rule to Alana Bremner. Again, Canterbury, they go for the right-hand side. They've got an overlap as well. Lucy Anderson decides to go into contact. Kennedy Simons getting in over the ball, but she's penalised off her feet. Steph Teal Haere Fox to feed the line out. It's a good one too to Chelsea Bremner. They're in their formation now. Can they get some go forward? Waikato driving them backwards. They've been warned once. They've got some go forward now. Teal Haere Fox pinned at the back. You can see Coxedge pushing them forward. Coming up through the middle is Kloppers though. She's there legally as well as Kloppers.
It's 2 now. She's
Two.
coming to the middle.
They've been told to use it.
Through the middle. Still going.
Still going forward though.
Advantage, side
And
entry.
they've got the advantage as well.
Got the advantage, 6, side entry.
So they go to the left-hand side. Coxedge gives the dummy. She goes on her own. And Canterbury scores.
It is close enough to the post, so you think that it will be converted, and then it puts the pressure back on Waikato. Great maul, about 10 metres out it started, and then just a small dummy from Kendra Coxedge. Class, as always. Finds a space, gets Canterbury in front.
Cool and calm in the face of adversity. This is an example of why Canterbury have been so dominant in this competition.
So Teal Haere Fox to feed, and it's been won by Waikato. Gabby Sutherland up the back, so what can they do?
Drama to finish.
Going to go alone is Nalu Lavemai. She gets through the first couple, throws a wayward pass. Paraone has got ball in hand. Still on her feet is Paraone. She's been impressive on the left wing for Waikato. Ball security, very important. As Maki again runs high, it's been stripped backwards. Coxedge is going to boot this over the sideline, and just like that, Canterbury, they came back after trailing, and they retain the JJ Stewart Memorial Trophy. 29 points to 27, they win.